bags that I use for after I cast parts to put the kit parts in, ship out to the customers. That looks like all the sculpture parts. We'll put that on the side because we'll be adding another leg to that later on. Now, let's move on to the next one. Pretty much know how this is going to go already because we've just done it once. There's the line we made initially, so we'll just follow that line down. Doesn't matter if you cut them all a little bit with the knife, it's not a big deal. So we know, even though the line is gone, we know where we made the cut because it was right here. Once again, back with our key knife, and like I said, once it's not thick enough to go here, we'll go this way with it. Push it down. I can't emphasize being patient doing this. Patience is your friend when molding and casting, as well as sculpting, I'm sure, for sculptors. You also need patience when you're modeling. So, patience is a good friend to have. Now, we have a little bit more cutting to do here, but the key was achieved. There we go. And we're going to remove the cap for use for a later date. And since it is thick enough that we can get it in here, going the opposite direction, it will cut down and away to free the front part of the foot. I'm going to just lift the mold, press the knife. There we go. And I think we need a little bit more, maybe one more cut, and we'll once again be able to pull out the sculpture. I think that'll do it. Out it comes, and there's much less damage on this one. It does happen once in a while. It's a part of the baking process, or just cutting of the knife and hitting it the wrong way. This one came out in better tact than the last one. So into the bag this goes. Once again, we'll take out the air track that we made with the toothpick. And this mold is ready to be cleaned also with some pressure. Let's put that to the side. And we have one more, which was the portion of the axe, the top portion of the axe. What we'll do in this situation, since there's no air track, we'll just grab the pour spout out, which we have just done. And we have the marking here to where to cut it, so we'll go there with that. Down. Another value, another benefit of using these paper towel rolls is they're disposable and they cut down. Using rounder shapes is more natural and better for a pressure cast than using square shapes if you were to keep using foam core. Nothing wrong with foam core, don't get me wrong, but if you want to save some money and save yourself some silicone, going round is the way to go in certain situations. Now, this is thick enough to cut straight down. As you can see here, we will get a key out of it. So we'll go down first, right to where the top of the sculpt is. There we go. And then we're going to turn it this way and use the same technique we used on the leg. We will cut straight down this way. There we go. In this situation, we'll just do one more cut because it is a straight piece and it should come right out. But we're going to do one more cut just to be on the safe side. Now we have 1, 2 going this way, and we have 1 from the top here. So we have 3 keys with this particular mold. Now let's see if we can get it out without cutting any more. We've gotten it out, and it's completely intact. There was no damage done to the sculpt whatsoever, which is always a plus. Let's get a little piece of hot glue left behind, and we'll put that on the side. Put all original sculpts in this bag. We'll carefully bubble wrap them later. And we'll put our mold key knife on the side, because now it's time to open the 2-part hand. Even though we put a mold separator, sometimes this becomes, it gets a little stuck together, but we're going to find out how that goes this time. Anywhere you want to cut is fine, as long as you're cutting down and away from you. You can just have at it, because this cardboard has served its purpose and is no longer needed. See if we can flex this right off. Yes, it's come off. We can put the wood to the side. We'll clean that and use that for another mold at another time. And we pretty much have an idea of where this is going to separate, even though some might have skinned over, because we have as you can see right here, that's where we put some clay to fill a gap in. So we can take that and take this, and we can start working on separating the mold at those 2 points. They're going to be our guide. Once again, I emphasize, take your time. Try to get down into this. I have to look into some mold separators. I heard good things about those, but I haven't had the opportunity to get some or use any yet. So just a good old-fashioned, elbow grease is going to get this separated. You can see the separation has worked well. Hear that nice little suction. That means it's going to separate. It's nice and snug. I want to kind of show you guys here while I'm taking it apart. Okay. See where some of this is skinned over? It's fine, because it's going to peel right off, because we matte finished it on the outside as well as underneath the mold. So that's just something we can just cut away, because it's just excess we're not going to need. And work our way around the mold, around the sculpture. And I can see from looking in there now, one of the fingers broke. Like I said, it's to be expected. It can be repaired. Once you get a master cast, you can use that to remold if necessary. Now this is not going to be high production, so it's not going to be a factor.